A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. I'm ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
We're up and running then. Llorente. Ferran Torres. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Now it's Oyarzabal. He's had it taken off him. Oyarzabal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think this team can do themselves a massive favour by playing to this guy, Jeremy Doku's strengths. He's a bit of a nightmare for many defenders, and it's because of the fact that while a lot of wingers can be inconsistent, this guy has got some real substance. And it
applies the finish! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Kubasi. Here's Llorente. Aimed beyond the defence. Mechela. Castagna. And it's Tielemans. Tielemans. Imana. Can he get it through? Well read, nice interception. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Trossard. Couldn't squeeze it through. And that's a throw-in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Trossard, he's found a way through. Meunier, he's onside. Played into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. There's the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, good spread. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Pedri receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Llorente wins the duel this time. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's to Ketelara. Distributed tidily. And it's Meunier. And here's Trossard. And this is De Bruyne. Now it's Trossard. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And a cross. Cleared away. De Bruyne. Now Trossard. De Bruyne. Now it's to Ketelara. Doku finding himself in space. That is good strength. Oh, he's been caught napping. Llorente did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's to Ketelara. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Pedri. And that's off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, there's the clearance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good chance here! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne. Now it's to Ketelara. Meunier. He has found the way through. Goes looking wide. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Upright and purposeful. Doku, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. Onana, and it's De Bruyne, and he's had it nicked away. Fabian Ruiz, great vision. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's to Ketelara. Now it's Doku. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Llorente. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And he lines up a cross. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Always onto this, to Ketelara. De Bruyne. He's rising! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Doku.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Well timed, excellent interception. Onana. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Onana. Here's Doku. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
He's in a great position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's charged, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ferran Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Onana. De Ketelara. Opts for safety. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pedri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Shoots! Against the crossbar. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Oyarzabal must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Laporte spots it and intercepts. Now it's De Ketelara, who played through for the wide man, and they've got a throw. Trossard's cross, cleared without hesitation. Mikel Oyarzabal, Doku. Can he get on the end of this?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that should get the job done. Ambitious ball here. That's really well cleared. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Doku. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Picked out brilliant, and he shoots! Oh, good finish! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Bruyne demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne. Now it's Trossard. That's a nicely shaped ball. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Spain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Pedri. Tries to pass it through. Pedri is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Trossard. And he was quick to react. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. And here's Ruiz. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Doku. And it's Tielemans. Trossard in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Has another go!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And he's in on goal! Cucurella. It's Gavi. Oh, that's well spotted. Trossard. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Look at the space here. Oh, he's played it in low. Fabian Ruiz is there, and he can get that clear. Stood up well to him there. Mechela. Castagna. Here's Doku.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Doku puts them all in. Crossed it again. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Five minutes till the break. Pedri. Cucurella. And the pass is intercepted. Mechela. Tielemans. Now Trossard. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Llorente. That has ended up in no man's land. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Pedri. Trossard. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Cucurella. Meunier does well to stand up to him. Onana. Trossard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Meunier has it in a wide position. He has a look up. And that was very necessary.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Pedri goes back to front. De Bruyne. And here's the Ketelara. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Now it's Doku. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, good climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Trossard is offering a right smile there.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Doku. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bullish header! Relentless! Just relentless! And They are disappearing out of sight. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
So the action resumes. 45 minutes to change their fate. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Meunier. Now Trossard. Onana. Mechelen. That has not gone well. And it's Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Doku. He is through here. That has been cut short. And it's Tielemans. For De Bruyne. Pedri. Cucurella making good progress. He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free. Big chance! Corner number 3 coming up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Rodri. And here's Ferran Torres. He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a decent clearance. Rodri. And here's Gavi. Tielemans. De Ketelaere. Now Trossard. Now it's De Ketelaere. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Castagna. It's run loose here. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Off the post! Well, there's the clearance. Gavi. Gavi venturing down the left. That is good alertness. Onana. De Bruyne. Passes coming off in quick succession here. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Onana. Looking to play him in. Driving on and making good progress. Tielemans. Onana. Into the channel. Oh, perfectly measured that. The ball's gone astray. Doku was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Gavi. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Mechela. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ferran Torres. Rodri. Cucurella. And it's Pedri. Good running, strong and purposeful. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold... Off the ball! And yes, it's there! They're back within reach! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So could they be onto something here? Castagna. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Courtois clears. Good ball, good take. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Pedri. Rodri. It's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Tielemans. Here's Doku. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a sharp pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries a shot! It's a goal! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Marcó en el minuto 61 el dorsal 10.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Cucurella. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's to Ketelara. That's going wide left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gavi getting forward. Pedri. Rodri. And it's Ruiz. Good pressure, determined, intense. Very nicely done. And Cucurella. Pedri.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Pinches it off him. Doku. And it's Castagna. And here's Ferran Torres. Tielemans. Now De Bruyne. Meunier. And it's Amadou Onana. And he's forced to go back. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Belgium clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This looks promising. And he's been shifted off it.
Oyarzabal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Doku. And it's Castagna. And that is out of play.